Hi Cancer, welcome to Light Sage Intuitive, or welcome back if you're one of my subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for that. I'm going to be doing a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is general, so it may not resonate for all of you. If you find this is not your message, you might want to check one of the videos for your other planetary placements, because there might be something for you there. Also, my intention is that this reading is timeless, so whenever it is that you find yourself drawn to watch this, that's when this message is intended for you. I'm going to be doing things a little differently today. I'm going to start with some oracle messages, some spiritual guidance. I know that oracle messages are not for everyone. If that's not your thing, I'll put a timestamp in the information box below and you can jump straight to the tarot. For those of you that do want to hear the oracle messages, the first card I have for you is it's message from spirit of guidance about your situation and what's going on right now. Then I have some guidance for your spiritual guidance and what action or inaction you're being called to take in relation to this. So the first card for Cancer is the Hungry Ghosts: obsession, scarcity consciousness, and attachment. I am going to talk about the cards. I will read from the book because particularly with this deck, it's fairly new to me and I'm still learning it. And the messages are beautiful and this is a spiritual nature and I want you to hear, there may be something in this that you need to hear. So anyway, what this card says to me is that right now, Cancer, you are, maybe you are in a dark place. Maybe some of you, it's not that dark, you're just doubting. But you are in a place right now where you're really struggling with obsessive thoughts about something. There's something you want, something that you want to manifest in your life, and you are clinging so tightly to how you see that, what that is, that you're creating, you're having obsessive thoughts about it. You're creating a scarcity consciousness for yourself because you can't let it go and release it to the universe, for the universe to come in and do its work, or the divine to come in and do the necessary work, because you're doubting. You're feeling like you don't have enough. You have such an attachment to this that you cannot release it. I feel like this is something that you're being called to work through right now. This is an important lesson for you. I feel like a lot of you, many of us, we understand this intellectually. We know this. We know it intuitively as well. But our fear takes over, and fear and doubt are very powerful forces, very powerful energies. I feel like you're being called in, you are experiencing this lesson to really fully understand it so that you can tap into and truly align with your powers of manifestation, of creating the abundant, beautiful life that you want and see for yourself. Okay, so I'm going to read from the book on that. When the hungry ghosts appear on your path, they may not at first seem like allies because they represent your constant focus on the past and the consuming desire to know the future, which rob you of your true present. But in fact, they are here in the service of alerting you to obsessive thinking and addictions. They're masters at magnifying repetitive behaviors. The message is for you to examine whether you're doing the same thing over and over while expecting a different result. This time will be different, and I have control over this, are false statements and a sign of deep denial of the truth. Now is the time to let go of that thinking. Surrender your will, your life, your heart's desires, and all that pains you to the divine. Order will be restored in your world. The hungry ghosts also bring understanding about the distractions of life that seduce you into forgetting what you really desire. What you really desire. They're asking you to become aware that what others want and what the culture dictates will make you happy may not be what's best for you. Don't get caught up in outside appearances. All that glitters may not be gold, at least not for you. Look beyond the veneer and you will find that the true substance in your life. You deserve nothing less. And as a challenger, When the hungry ghosts come to challenge, it's a sign that you've succumbed to the fear of lack, which is whispering in your ear that you'll fail. Whatever it is you've intended, you've stayed too long in the desiring stage. Longing and yearning have become your constant state of mind. Are you comparing your experience with others? Do you envy their success? Do you judge yourself only on your material accomplishments? Are you afraid that there will never be enough of anything and none of your dreams will be there upon awaking in reality? Perhaps you've turned to compulsive eating, shopping, working, or drinking to distract yourself. Let go of the illusion of lack and accept things as they are, perfect, abundant, meaningful expressions of the divine. There will never be enough for the hungry ghosts that challenge you, for the only experience they know is scarcity. It's not your job to feed them. They will lose their power to haunt you. Trust in the abundance of spirit. I feel a message for you from that. I mean, all of the stuff that was very clear, trust in spirit, let go of your need to cling to this, but be here now. That's a theme that keeps coming up as I'm doing these readings for you guys, but be in the here and the now. That's how you manifest. That's how you visualize. I'm not a master at this. It's my understanding of it, but what I know intuitively to be true. You have the realization of what it is that you want. You put it out there. You give it to the universe, and you let go. And the way that happens is you releasing it to the universe and being in the here and now. As you focus on the here and now, on your present life, what's going on in your life right now, without worry about the future or being focused on the past, you allow that to happen. It doesn't always come in the way we perceive that it's going to, exactly as we want it to, but it does come in for the highest good. So the spiritual advice for you, or spiritual guidance, is the rattle. I haven't had this card come up yet, so I'm going to talk about it a little bit, but I'm going to get to the book pretty quickly, I think. So the rattle is an instrument used by shamans to call in magic. It's the beating of the drum, connecting with the rhythm of the universe. It's a tool used in healing. I don't know if maybe you need to get a rattle or listen to a meditation with drum beats. Let's look at this card and maybe we'll understand more what you're being called, or what your spiritual guidance is with that. The rattle is the spirit caller, carrying the shaman's prayer to the four directions. The body of the rattle is like the earth spinning on its axis. With the aid of the rattle, the medicine woman instills a desired destiny in her future, closing with the prayer, "Great Spirit, may your will be done." The rattle guides us to pray for all the earth, not just for our personal needs. When we offer our prayers for the highest good of all, everything we need is provided for us. The rattle comes to invite you to work with the tools of spirit, but be careful. They are very sharp and can hurt you and others if they are not used mindfully. Set your old tools aside and take up the drawing instruments of spirit. You are consciously stepping into partnership with the divine. This is the time for courageous deeds. Do not let your hesitation get in the way of your expression. You want to catch God on the whisper, not on the shout. What you are trying to craft to your own desires and expectations is already there, standing before you. Do not spin the world to your own benefit. You are being offered the Creator's tools, which must be put to use to serve divine purpose. I feel like you have the tools. You have the tools you need to work in cooperation with Creator to be a very powerful creator, to manifest the most beautiful divine destiny, and to heal you have this tool, but it's important that you use it for good, that you look at your motivations and your mindset as you work in tandem with spirit to create, because we are powerful creators. Just make sure it's coming from a place you're not, I mean, we all have, we all go through periods of fear or doubt, wanting something so desperately, feeling like it's supposed to be ours, when maybe it isn't for the highest good or for our highest good. But we fight against that. We want to create that. Step back and work in cooperation with spirit. I think I might understand some more about this after we talk about this card. So your call to action, what you're being called to do or not do, is the Sorcerer. The Sorcerer is kind of like the Magician. This is, a very strong manifesting energy, but this is energy that manifests from the darkness, from a place of fear, from a place of feeling scarcity or lack, from a place of from the darkness, from the parts of ourselves that are the darkness, our fear, our jealousy, our whatever it is. I feel like you're being asked to look at that, to look at your motivations, to look at what is driving your desires for certain things, and how that benefits your highest good and how it benefits the highest good. I'm going to get that book for that now. This is the source of dark power. The Sorcerer represents the destructive aspect of the human psyche and the self-centered behavior that harms others. It symbolizes the unconscious beliefs and ideas that foster separation, conflict, and scarcity. When the Sorcerer enters your circle, you're being called to look at how your beliefs around scarcity and self-centered fear manifest in your world. Examine the destructive part of your psyche that misuses power or harbors feelings of resentment, vengeance, lust, greed, bigotry, or hatred. Perhaps you've harmed someone because of these dark tendencies. If so, all is not lost. You have only forgotten that all beings are interconnected and the universe is abundant. The Sorcerer arrives to challenge you to change your thinking. You're given a second chance. Correct your course and practice not blaming others for the darkness that lives inside you. Make peace with it and choose another way. Have you been feeling out of sorts because you've been faced with your own character flaws and the pain that you inflict on others when you are out of alignment? Radical self-acceptance is called for now. You must reconcile these darker aspects of your nature so you don't behave irresponsibly and cause more harm to yourself and the ones you love. It's time to come out of denial and accept responsibility for your words and deeds. When you meet the energy of the Sorcerer with humility, this destructive power transforms into grace, which you can use in service to the highest good. Perhaps it's time to make amends. Do it. It will set you free from the shadows and let you step into the light. Wow, Cancer. So I feel like, you guys are beautiful beings of light, so loving and nurturing. I feel like things from your past, things that you have learned, fears that you have are resurfacing for you now, and they're coming in strong. Things that you probably felt like you had already dealt with. And, there's a tarot reader. I love her, Real Housewives of Tarot. She's freaking awesome. She's funny, too. And she says it over and over again. When you think you've healed enough, heal some more. I feel like these things are resurfacing so that you can finally release them. You're operating from a place of fear or scarcity. Both, maybe this one too as well, I can't remember. Both of these cards talk about feeling of scarcity. And And I feel like all of this is talking about you needing to, we all have darkness within us. The lesson is to see the darkness and look at the darkness without judgment. Love the darkness for the lessons that it has taught you. Love it and release it. Step out of it. Heal your past. Look at those wounds or triggers from your past that are causing you to be in this energy, and focused on that. And how can you release them, either by opening up communication with someone who has hurt you or that you have hurt, or and forgiving, or just forgiving and making peace with that situation within yourself. I just read this yesterday or the day before. We don't forgive for them. Forgive for you. Release it. Let it go. And you will see the light. You will bring these aspects of yourself into the light. And when you are in the light, you will be able to manifest all of this abundance and beauty in your life. Wow. I love you guys. It's not as dark as it seems. This is just asking you to look at your darkness, to heal it, to shed some light on the darkness. Because you are a powerful manifester, and just make sure that you're manifesting from your place of light. All right, so let's take a look at what the tarot has for you, Cancer. What's going on with you guys? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Coming up on a full moon lunar eclipse as we enter into the sign of Cancer. Coming up on your birthday, guys. Yay! All right, so what do we have for Cancer? What is at the heart of the matter? Okay, my crabs. I love you guys so much. The current situation is the Lovers. This can be either you are in a very deep spiritually connected relationship with someone, or there is a very significant choice that you're having to make, either about a relationship between two people or about a direction in your life, a very significant life choice. The crossing energy is the Nine of Pentacles. This is the single lady card. Does not mean necessarily someone who is single, but it is someone who is very comfortable in their independence. They're incredibly independent. They know that they're competent and capable, and that they can create this abundance in their life. And because they're capable of creating this abundance in their life, they're able to share. They don't have the scarcity mindset. They know that they can do this. They've created this life that they have. As a crossing energy, different things I'm getting, so take it how it resonates for you. It's not everyone's story. One thing that I'm getting is it could be that you are having to make a choice, something that, to be single. Maybe you are trying to connect with this part of yourself and step into this single energy. It could also be that you are trying to manifest this connection, and you're struggling with this confidence, this belief that there is enough, that there is abundance. I definitely see that in these spiritual messages with the scarcity mindset. You are capable and competent. Look at, and this goes back to manifestation as well, but have an attitude of gratitude. Take a moment and look at your life and look at all of the positive things, all of the ways that you are strong and capable. You're loving. Look at yourself, really look at yourself like a mother, a loving mother would. We didn't all have loving mothers, but as a loving mother would, I did, by the way, have a very loving mother. But look at yourself with honest eyes, but through the eyes of love, and acknowledge the strengths that you have, the abundance that you do have in your life, and express your gratitude for that. Because the more we are grateful for the things in our life, the more things come into our life for us to be grateful to, or grateful for. So focus on, look at yourself, be grateful for the strengths that you do have, for the talents that you do have, the ways that you are able to bring good things about. Connect with that strength. What is beneath you in your subconscious mind, you could just not be aware of it all yet, could just be becoming aware of it, or you may be fully aware of it. We have the Knight and the Page of Pentacles. Wow. I think it's interesting that they're in this order because the Page comes before the Knight. But I feel like what's happening, the Knight of Pentacles moves towards a goal. They're the slowest moving knight in the deck, but they always achieve what it is that they're working toward. And I feel like you're recognizing this strength and this determination within yourself, that you have a plan, that you are going to accomplish it, that you are going to get there. But the Page is a student. They're learning, they're taking in all the information that they can and just really trying to prepare themselves. So you see yourself in this energy, you know that this is your capability and that you can do this, but that you need to, there's learning that you need to do, that there's a process that there's still gaps that need to be filled in, and that you're going to do the work. You're gonna do the work for that. You're gonna look at yourself and your world and what it is that you want it to be. What is behind you in the immediate past? Is the Four of Cups. Yeah, it's funny, that's come up in a lot of readings here lately. The Four of Cups is a card about someone who is dissatisfied, they're bored. Life is good, they pretty much have it all, but they're not satisfied. There's something that is missing. They're so focused on their dissatisfaction that they're not seeing this divine cup that's being offered. I think they're afraid that it's more of the same. But this is in your past, so I feel like you realized your dissatisfaction, which is why you're here in this position of making a choice and focusing on you and your development. What is above you, what's coming in for you, or your guidance from Spirit, is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is someone working, a lot of pentacles here, working on your stability and your security. This is someone who is putting in a lot of effort. They're focused on the details and the finesse of their craft. Someone who is studying and working to move from the apprentice to the master. You could be really focused on your security and your stability, your career. But what you believe in, what you're working on, and you're really dedicated to it. I feel like it could be career, but it's also you and yourself. What is before you, or the immediate future? Oh, the Queen of Cups. This is you, Cancer. Beautiful. Such a beautiful energy. I love it. You don't have to be a woman. It could be a man. This can be someone coming into your life. It could be a mother figure. This is someone who's very loving and nurturing, very in touch with their emotions. The Queen of Cups upright is incredibly emotional and in touch with her emotions, but she's not out of balance. She's, she feels it. She owns it. She doesn't try to deny it. She lets it flow. This is someone who is in the flow. Their emotions are not stifled, but they're not taking over. Just a really beautiful balance. I feel like this is the energy that as you do this work, you're going to move into this. You're going to really, this is you. It's you at your core, but I feel like this scarcity mindset has you functioning cut off from certain aspects of this self. And I feel like this is you as you do this work and you discover this, that you are going to bring this all into balance, to just really step into everything that is your essence, the beauty of you, the nurturing, the loving, the intuitive, the creative, just really beautiful energy. How you're feeling or how you see yourself in the environment. Yeah, I love this, guys. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. It's funny, actually, and if we might even get the Empress in this reading. So to me, the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles are mini Empress cards. For me, they represent the Maiden, the Mother, and the Empress is the crown. It's the trinity of the divine feminine energy. You know that you're abundant. You know that you are stable and secure, and that you are grounded and worthy. This is how you see yourself. Good. Hold on to that, because you are every bit that. There's so much that you have to offer. You could be a mother. Don't have to be a woman. It could be a man, but it's a feminine energy. But you make things grow. You give of yourself and you nurture, but you also, you don't get to be a queen with an imbalance. You give of yourself, but you also know that you have to nurture yourself. You can't nurture everyone else and give it all away if you don't use some of that for yourself in order to replenish it so that you can continue to give. It's beautiful energy, Virgo. It reminds me of Virgo. It's earth signs, but beautiful energy, Cancer. How others see you in your environment. Page of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So the Page of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but could be a younger person, could be a child, could just be someone who has a younger energy. They could see this page is coming in. They're either bringing in a message of love or an apology. And here with the Eight of Cups showing they see you as walking away. They see you as walking towards something else and leaving this in the past. I feel like something happened and someone needed to apologize. I feel like this is what's going on, guys. I mean, you got that message there about, forgiving. And, whether you decide to walk away or not, work this out. Resolve this. I mean, if this is a relationship and it's something that you feel like that you have to move forward, you cannot go back to it, that's fine. You have to follow your path, your destiny, what you feel you're being led to do, but don't walk away without resolving this. Okay? Don't leave that hurt and resentment in your past, because it's going to follow you. Your hopes and or fears. Ooh, way too many cards. Guys, see, so many cards came out, and that's it. I feel like you have so many fears right now, and you've got to work through that. You've got to release those fears. So let's see, what is the most important hope or fear that we need to look at? Okay, I'll take both of these. All right, the Six of Wands and the Emperor. So the Six of Wands is about success and celebration. Obviously, you hope for success. The Emperor this is a leader. We have that. No, we don't have the Empress, but we have the Emperor. And this could be you, could be an energy that you hope to step into, someone very confident and secure, a leader, someone who's able to command the respect and allegiance of the people in their life to accomplish things, to get things done. I also feel like as a fear, like, you fear that you're not going to have success, you're not going to be able to have this victory and this celebration. And with the Emperor as a fear, you know, maybe you fear not having this success, victory, and celebration with the Emperor, someone in your life. This is the card of Aries. Doesn't have to be an Aries, but that's the energy. So you might fear not having this victory with the Emperor, or you could also even be afraid that this victory with the Emperor, I mean, the Emperor is, I don't know, I'm just getting the impression that this energy is, you're afraid of it. It's bigger, it's stronger, it's more forceful, it's, I don't know, I just feel like there's something about that you're afraid of. Take that how it resonates for you guys. We often fear what it is that we hope for, so it could be both, or all of the above. The potential outcome. Holy shit. Cancer, your potential outcome is the Empress. And of course it is. Wow. Oh my God, guys. You are on the right path. Keep doing this work. I know this might seem daunting. I know this might seem scary. But when you work through this, what you're going to be able to accomplish and do and be is incredible. This is the divine feminine, the divine mother. You could be a mother, maybe you're expecting, or maybe, I don't know, but I just feel this is you. This is the energy you're moving into. This is the Queen of Queens. You will, when you come out on the other side of this, you focus and you be here now and you do the work and you look at these things, all of a sudden you're going to realize that this is you. You are the Queen of Queens. You have all of the emotion and creativity and love and nurturing and compassion of the Queen of Cups, all of the stability and the security and the groundedness of the Queen of Pentacles, as well as the ability to approach things logically and rationally, like the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands, the fire, the passion, the drive, the motivation, and all of the deep spirituality. Wow. Wow, Cancer. This is absolutely beautiful. Wow. And you possess all of that within you, and I feel like you connecting with that, you tapping into that, when you come into this place, when you recognize it within yourself, there is something in you that is going to give that energy back out into the world, in your daily life, in your interactions, but just simply from you being there in that energy, that's going to be incredibly transformative and healing. Wow. I have goosebumps right now. This is so beautiful, Cancer. I see you in a difficult time. It's been hard. I don't want to minimize it or trivialize it. When I say this, I'm trying to figure out how to say this. You guys have such a beautiful, beautiful energy about you. So I don't see you as a dark person, and I don't feel like this, you know, it is rooted in some things from your history and your past, but I don't see this as you've been stuck in this dark place forever. I just feel like right now, at this point in your path, things are coming up again to make you look at this so that you can finally release it, because once you release this fear-based scarcity mindset, once you release that, you're the effing Empress. Wow. Just so beautiful. Wow. Okay. I don't think I could say wow one more time. But anyway, wow. For real. So this is what I have for you, Cancer. I hope that this helps. I hope that it resonated for you. I feel like those of you that make it to the end, I assume that it does. I would love it if you would hit the thumbs up button. And if you would like to be notified, it helps get the video out there. And if you'd like to be notified when I post further Cancer videos, then you can hit the bell and it'll notify you when those upload. Otherwise, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. I'm sending you all the love and light that I can. You've got this. You can do this. Don't forget to handle yourself with the same care and love and compassion that you give to everyone else in your life. Okay? Start with you. All right. Anyway, so I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I hope I see you again. Love and light.